Alright, I haven't been filming any of this hunt, but I'm, as you can see, out in the middle of nowhere. It's beautiful out. I had a nice 50-60 signal. They're following me. I also found a splody. Well, there's a picture of that. It is really a beautiful day out here. I'm out with two friends. Not doing too good on gold. Really not finding any gold. But we got a whole wealth of really nice looking square nails. That's my days. New digger's working out really good. I love this thing. But there's a rock wall down there, and there's an old fig tree down there. I'm gonna go detect around those and see what I can find. Who knows? Okay, how's this for crazy? This gave me a 40 and a non-ferrous. That's a big one. I'm taking him home though, he's non-explosive. Okay guys, I'm definitely in uncharted territory. I just found my first musket ball ever. Sweet! On to the next. Alright, so pretty much, sorry if it's too loud. I got windows open because I'm burning up hot. It's a pretty good hike. Highlights of the hunt. We had that, I found that big recoilless rifle shell. Well, projectile. First musket ball, then I found another one that was fired. Actually hit something. Found some melted camp lead. A bunch of other stuff. But I'll show it all in a picture at the end of this video. I hope you all enjoy the video. It was beautiful up there. Got to see a little bit where I was at this time. None of us found gold. But hey, gotta try. But the area that we were hunting was some old stream bed diggings, and it looks like they had old sluice boxes all over the place. I'm saying that because you've got huge piles of dirt where you can see they've been digging and putting it in there, and all around that area was a ton of old square nails. So like either building and dropping stuff, because some of them don't even look like they were used. But I think I found one of the old home sites that are on an old 1861 map. I basically have to just go off of landmarks. I've been trying to correlate the two between topographical and the way they drew them. And I got kind of an idea where I was at, which makes sense, which means there's a home site just north of there too, which would be really cool to look at. Did find the home site, one of the home sites. I can tell it was because the amount of old nails. There's a bunch of old cast iron steel parts. I got one piece that has a manufacturing date of 1873, but it's pretty cool. That's my goal whenever I go out there, is just to try to find these old home sites that are forgotten. And the only way they're listed are on the really old maps of the county when they use the homes as landmarks. So, but I pretty much only do these hunts on the weekend because I was out there at 10:30 and it's 3:30, well 3:40 now. I'm driving home, so that's a pretty good long time out there hiking, especially when you find a lot of steel. But I'll show you my finds at the roundup. Okay, everybody, here's a roundup from today. I know some of this might not be interesting to some people, but it's interesting for me because I found an old home site, so there we go. That's more of a modern hinge, but this one here is an older hinge. Okay, this is actually some fairly old chain link. Could have went to an old wagon or whatnot. I've tried to separate modern from old. It's a hook off of something. This is a blacksmith hook that I found by the creek in the same area, but that's been hammered. It's a more modern horseshoe, but it's not too modern, so it's kind of interesting. This is definitely not modern. I don't know if you can read it. It says 1873. That's off of an old cast iron stove. These guys aren't modern either. These are all square nails. These are all found near the creek bed and the house site. Those are all, makes me wonder if they left their sluice boxes and they just fell apart or something. I don't know. But there's a lot of square nails out there. Probably enough to make a whole house. It's a very old style of barbed wire. So I found it on the fence line, or the pathway I was walking down, which probably was a fence line. Then we get to some old shotgun shells. That one says, let me zoom in on it so I can see it. Western Expert. That one says Peters. That's a modern musket ball or black powder ball. It's not yellow or whitened or anything. The 30-30, 30-30. This one I couldn't get any letters off of it. I'm sure there's some on there somewhere. It's just old 12 gauge shells. That's a fired musket ball, and as you can see, it's whiting. It's white, so it's an old one. And that's another musket ball. It's a little bit bigger. That's why I think that might be a pistol ball or it's a piece of buckshot. I'm not sure. But stick him back up there. Melted lead. So some people call it camp lead. I don't know what I'd call it here. The pull tab that was out in the middle of nowhere. A piece of shrapnel. This is some sort of copper thing. I think it used to be a locket or something, but it's pretty destroyed. Here's something that's interesting. This is a jacketed bullet, but when I was cleaning it, you can take the jacket off of it, but I can't do it with one hand. There we go. There's the jacket off a jacketed bullet. And there's the lead. That's kind of interesting. And then this is still the same area where we find a lot of military stuff. My friend walked up to me with a 50 cal round and said, "Hey, check this out." So I said, "Oh, that looks cute. Look at what I found." Let me get a ruler and I will show you how big that is. 1 second. Okay, can't find a ruler, but I got my calipers. So they're zeroed out somewhat. Who cares about that 1/1000th of an inch? So this guy is try to do this in the camera. 1 and 485, 1.485, 1.485 inches in diameter. Hope I got enough room. Here we go. And we're looking at 5.95 in length. So he's pretty big. 1 second. To give you a good size comparison, that's that guy. It's a 50 caliber. And look at my finger. I don't have small fingers. So I have no idea what that's off of. Could be tank, could be recoilless. Don't know, I'll have to look it up. But he's hollow inside, he's perfectly safe, not explosive. So that's cool. But that's all the stuff I found this weekend. Hope you enjoyed what little video I had. And you all have a great time out there. Good luck, happy hunting, and hey, go out there and explore. You might find something cool. Bye-bye for now.